South Korean badminton player wins landmark Olympic gold, then take a shot at country's governing body. South Korean An Se-young celebrate winning the gold medal in the Olympic women's singles badminton match against He Bingjiao of China on August 5th. So, South Korea CNN. South Korea's badminton gold medalist An Se-young envisions a glorious return from Paris, popping open a bottle of champagne with the coveted medal around her neck. But that wasn't the scene at South Korea's Incheon airport last Wednesday when reporters surrounded the Olympian, peppering her with questions about her criticism of the Korean Badminton Association and the national team, which have prompted the country's governing body to open the investigation. I wanted to win in the Olympics, and one of the reasons why I persistently worked hard is because I wanted my voice to have power. The 22-year-old gold medalist told the South Korean broadcaster in Paris. Undefeated China's Hu Bingjiao 2-0 in the women's singles final at the La Chapelle Arena court on August 5th, winning South Korea's first Olympic gold in the event in 28 years. The country was busy celebrating her triumph until the athletes began calling out allegedly mistreatment that she said she had endured for 7 years when she joined the national team. An Se-young said the problems came to the head in May when she wrote on Instagram that the hospital she had visited with the national team trainer initially said that the 2 to 6 weeks of rehabilitation would be enough for her to return to training. At the medalist press conference in Paris following her win, An Se-young claimed that this was the diagnosis and said she had to bear the pain and continue playing because the Olympics were getting close. My injury was at a difficult stage, worse than what I had thought, she said of her right patella tendon that partially ruptured during the Hangzhou Asian Games last October. I was so disappointed, An Se-young said of the national team, accusing it of poorly managing her injuries. Speaks to the media at Incheon International Airport in Incheon, South Korea on August 7th. The Korean Badminton Association refused her claims in a 10-page statement on Wednesday, claiming that An Se-young had gone through five weeks of rehabilitation training with her own team, Samsung Live Sports, at her request and participated in the Kumamoto Masters Japan and the Lining China Masters in November at her own strong will. Out of 12 badminton athletes participating in the Olympics, An Se-young was provided a dedicated trainer since February this year to help manage and recover from her injury, the association said, adding that it had flown an Eastern medicine doctor from Seoul to Paris after she suffered an ankle tendon injury shortly following her arrival at the Games. It also included what it said was the text message from head coach Kim Hak-gyun to the An Se-young last November advising her to focus on rehab and that she did not need to push too hard to participate in the Masters, while underscored that it had done its best for the athletes. The association said it would thoroughly check hospital records to verify where An Se-young had been misdiagnosed and make sure that such incident doesn't occur again. alleged double standard. An Se-young, who competes in women's singles, also alleged that the national team had been prioritizing doubles players when it came to medical treatment and training because doubles have always had good match result, she told the Yonhap news agency last week. South Korea's badminton team won An Se-young's gold medal in women's singles and silver in mixed doubles in Paris. Singles and doubles are clearly different, and I think the athletes should be trained under the different system. First of all, head coaches and coaches for singles and doubles need to be divided, and training method should be systemically divided, An Se-young told Yonhap. An Se-young celebrates after winning the gold medal. In Paris, the country had 4 badminton coaches in addition to head coach Kim, who supervised all of Korea's badminton matches, men's and women's singles, men's doubles, women's doubles, and mixed doubles. In response to An Se-young's criticism, the association also it would thoroughly look into the training method and exercise programs of the national team to verify the true or falsehood of her comment. Additionally, the coaches said they had put in the great effort to maintain the best performances of each of the 12 players, according to the separate statement attached to the association's press release. The investigation announced An Se-young's complaint have shocked the nation, even prompting the Culture, Sport and Tourism Ministry to launch the investigation into the Badminton Association as well as other sports following the conclusion of the games. The Korea Sports and Olympic Committee is also looking into her claims. South Korea has seen numerous cases of athletes alleging mistreatment by teammates, coaching staff, or athletic associations. In 2018, short track speed skater and two-time Olympic gold medalist Shim Seok-hee spoke out about allegedly being repeatedly raped by her former coach, a 22-year-old Triathlete died by suicide in 2020 after accusing her coach and teammates of abuse, and a pair of star volleyball twins are dropped from the national team and their club size amid a bullying scandal. Each time, the government and sport governing bodies have investigated and vowed to prevent other incidents. Fans have expressed their full support for the young Olympian to social media. Cheer up An Se-young, one Instagram user wrote, drawing more than 6,000 likes. I think I've injured a lot over the past 7 years, suppressing what happened for this goal. I couldn't have reached this goal by myself, but there are a lot of disappointing things, An Se-young told the South Korean media last week. I think our badminton can really make a lot of progress, but I think it's time to look back on why we have only one gold medal, she said.